Okay, so today I'm just going to do some little things like I'm going to sand this door frame because it already peeled off, and then I'll repaint it. I'm waiting for the people from the transportation company. They're going to come and re-level the house because it's been, what, almost, well, not a year yet for ours, but close to it, and it settled quite a bit, and it settled forward, so you can, when we were building and stuff, we noticed that everything is kind of leaning in one direction, so they're going to come and re-level it, and it should be good. The settling, it should have had plenty of time to settle, and it's been through some seasons, so we'll get that done. And I'm just doing little finishing touches in Jonathan's house today. So, but first thing, like I said, I've got this little sander here, this Ryobi sander, and I'm just going to finish sanding this off so I can put a fresh coat of paint on there. This weekend, and hopefully, or next week, when I've got the door painted, then we'll put up this door, and that'll be really nice, because then we'll be able to leave that back door. We leave it open right now anyway, because it's not like, you know, what's going to happen, right, when we're in here, but it'll be nice, you know, to keep fleas and, not fleas, flies, things that I need to get done in here that, you know, you kind of get sidetracked with the big things, and then you always say, I'm going to go back. I want to finish putting up the additional braces in the walls, and I've already got several of them cut, because these pantry walls are going to be holding some pretty big can organizers. So that I'm gonna make them. So like I said, we're going to need to have some pretty strong walls here. So I'll put those additional, and then that way I'll also have plenty of surface to attach to. So that's another thing I want to do, and I just like to put them in between. I'll put them in between on the showers, and that reminds me I need to get a 2x6 so I can start building our shower pan down here, some 2x6s. So a whole bunch of little things, like I said, that just get kind of forgotten about because of all the big things that are always, you know, on the list. Okay, so I got it sanded, and like I said, next time I'll bring the paint, and I'll paint the trim and paint the door, and that'll be done. And I need to stain these because they're getting dried out. They leveled the house, and it had settled quite a bit at the front, and I could feel it. It was going down toward the front, but also on the far side apparently. I hadn't noticed that, but the ground is softer up here. It hadn't shifted any in the back because of all the rock back there, but they actually had to add in entire new blocks under here. First he tried to tell me, he goes, oh, okay, it's good, it's level now, and I'm like, no, it's still going towards the front. And he was like, no, look, and I was like, come inside. And so he came inside, and I laid the level on the floor, and I showed him how it was going down. But now you can see it is nice and straight the way it's supposed to be. So anyway, that's done. So then I started shifting back over to Jonathan's, because there's just little bitty things that still need to be done over there. So it's got the light up. There's a lot done. So what I was finishing is, we need to finish off the trim. So I've been using the leftover cedar picket fence pieces that I was using for something else, and I cut off a piece about 2.5, 3 inches wide. So I don't know if you can tell it. So some of them are grayed a little more, but I'll stain them all because I've still got to put the coating on the wall. So I've got that, and then we'll do the same thing is here for that. And let me see if I can turn around slowly. This is the kitchen area coming right along. The water heater is hung. I had the wrong size connectors for the hot and cold water. I had the shark bite connectors, wrong ones, so I have to take that back. But the water heater is hung, it's braced. I've got to run the venting out the sidewall right there. that'll happen. And I put up another piece of stainless steel right here. And then when I put up this piece of plywood, or not plywood, paneling right here, then I will put up another piece of stainless steel like that with some extra screws in it, and then a heavy duty shelf to hold his microwave. So kitchen area is coming along.
I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it.
And there's somebody sitting in the middle of the floor. And there's his little kitchen area, and we got an estimate. So that's going to be a few days for, I think I said that in the last video, for the electrician to see how much it costs to just run the wiring. We'll do all the, do the drops at each location. We'll put on the boxes, put on the fixtures, put on the whatever. Just have the wiring done just to get moving ahead in the progress, and he's going to finish off the box. Big Son is going to trench the ditch for the wiring and then have it run to the pole.